Hey, what's up, James? This is a bit different. Let's see, what's the other one? Alright. Alright, nice. Okay. I need to get this cleaned. Let me set that off to the side. Let's see what else we got. I need to figure out or set up. Okay. One second. Okay. Do you hear me, James? Let's see. Gaming, My Manufactory. Okay, cool. Almost there. Let's see, where is he at? Where is you at? There you is. Alright. Trying to figure out how his tail goes on this guy. So here's the base. Still need to do some cleaning into it. Remove all that so it'll be clean. And that looks clean. There's some supports here still. So supports. So kind of sad story. I lost a couple of these guys. They're supposed to be right there, but they broke because the supports, but it's fine. Looks like they just fell apart. They crumbled. The one thing I'm trying to do is get this tail right. So like the glue, I think it's going up. Yeah, like that. It's supposed to fit this way. Huh. Oh. I think there we go. Just need to find a way to glue it. Yeah, poor guy, poor dead skeleton bones. They suffered because of the supports. So I'm gonna try to assemble some of this guy. So I want to be able to make him at least stand. So I'm gonna assemble this base. Trying to get this glue unstuck real quick. So, and get his tail correct. So. So go like this. Uh-oh, I got glue on my fingers. That's no bueno. Let's see. Find a way to Oh, God. It's coming off. Need 3 hands here. And then... come on, come on. Whew, this thing stinks. Okay, there we go. So tail is done. I'm gonna add extra glue. Just hopefully it can dry naturally. Oh, there's a big gap there, I will say. It sucks that there's a huge gap. I wonder if you can see it. Nope, not that way. Maybe this way. Yeah, there you go. Maybe? So it's right here. Yeah, you can kind of see there's a gap there, and I hate that fact, but it is what it is. It's, let me see. Let me try to assemble them mostly, and you can see it's like a Balrog, or like a... I wish this stupid thing would flip. So you can, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see him. He's a massive model, like hugely massive. Let's see. I'm going to assemble his base so that I can put him on the base. Oops. So some support still in here. That looks clean now. Okay, let's go like this. Yes, okay. Oh crap. There we go. And then... Gosh, dog. There we go. I think that's the way it's supposed to fit. Excuse me. Yeah, see, he's a very huge model. Looks really super cool. But the thing is that I wish I could... Oh. I guess some of the, just, there we go, maybe I can hold it that way. And try to put a sealant type. Trying to do things one-handed operation. That's about right. So hopefully I can put some glue there and then dry up that glue before it gets to my fingers. Without me moving it too much. I'm trying to keep it even. Oops, without me dripping on my fingers, preferably on the model. There we go. I hope you can hear me blowing. Okay, so it is dry for the most part, but it needs to dry naturally, technically, so that the glue will be strong. So where does it attach? Right there it is. It's kind of, that glue is kind of sipping into the model. Hopefully not into the plastic or anything. Okay, let's try to hopefully just harden the top layer only and not the inside layer. You can kind of see it yellowing in the, not really. Oop, I heard that. Okay, hopefully that is mostly dry now. Okay, let's see how we can put him in there. There's a guy in that little tiny, yeah, you see his hands up there, there's his head, and a body in a rock. That's where he goes. And this is where he goes. This is where this goes. Holy smokes. It's coming together. Oh, I have to go this way. So you can see. Oops, I guess that can come off for now. So here it goes. Massive, massive model. I don't have the dreadnought over here for size comparison. But I do have a Marine. A Marine for size comparison. He's a massive model. I'm gonna take a picture of him and post it on Discord. Let's see how well that will look, considering that it's super clear. Let's see. They put the Marine model right next to him. Super massive, and it's not including his whip or his sword either. Give me a second while I post that. Oh man, you're really missing out here with some of Kit Bash's stuff. Jesus Christ, Kit Bash is really, really amazing. Yeah, you just shown made an interesting diorama with some Necrons in a bar. Well, he is hunched over a bit. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do have my knight over here. I don't know if he's official height knight or not, but this knight's pretty huge too. Oh god, he's so spiky though. Oh. So he might be smaller than that. Well, mind you, this is without his wings too. So, and he is a bit hunched over. So if you look at him from the side angle, you can see he's not really stretched out per se. Oh god, I broke off something. Hold on. I broke off a spear. No. It's so hard to hold this model without breaking off like the really fragile things. Crap. Especially since it's not really glued together, you know. So here's the one knight that I have. he's not also fully extended per se. So height comparison, I'm guessing they're about the same height. Kinda, yeah, they're about the same height. You like my green jelly knight? I need to glue his other shoulder back on. It's gonna be hard to paint considering that I what you call it, fully assembled him. So painting is gonna be a real punk with this guy. Let's see. His tail fell off too because he's like just, you know, leaning on just leaning on his tail essentially. Let me quick dry this and then add more super glue. I can't, oh god, I can't hold on to it forever. Actually that works. That's actually a really good position, so let's do that. Oops. Add more glue just in case. Go. So this knight is super spiky, like really spiky. You can see all the spikes in his shoulder pads. It's so difficult to get him off the supports because of all the freaking spikes he has. You can get pricked by this guy. This guy's a literal prick. He will literally prick you because of all his prickly things. Let me get the knight out, this Balrog or whatever out the way, and then you can kind of see the knight how prickly he is. His sword has pricks right there, and then his gun has pricks right there, pricks right there, and his feet, his little shin guards there, pricks, just pricks everywhere. These dudes spike as all get out. Even on the tops here, helmet there, my god. Let's see, and then I go and grab his tail. There it is. I don't want to glue his tail on because he's laying down on the back, so his tail. Oh, I like missing his tail right there. His little tiny butt. Ain't it cute? Alright, time to lay this guy down so he doesn't break anymore. Without, you know, breaking him anymore while trying to lay him down. Perfect. The tail, put it back to him. I need to print out his base so that I can make him stand up. I need to create his base. So I finished this guy's wings. I just don't know if I should put it on him. So here's one of his wings. It is massive. It goes like that. Holy smokes, it's massive. It's huge. You can kind of see how I glued it. See right there. And then kind of right here. He has really, really massive wings. Supposed to fit in there pretty easily. Hey, what's up? I have a question of printing my own units so my friend and I can play a different faction. For instance, we have 3D printers. Is that frowned upon? That depends on. I don't know if I recognize you or not. If you've asked this question before, that depends on your people, the people that you play with over there, whether it's frowned upon or not. but I'll say in ours, not really. People with 3D printed stuff, but I don't think we'd ever seen a fully 3D printed army, honestly. So, generally speaking, it's not frowned upon. If you're playing, but mind you, for playing for fun, most people don't care because they would rather see people play the game that they love playing than, you know, not having people play the game. But if it's pretty close to the represented model, then I don't think people will complain about that, especially if it's close to the represented model. That actually fits perfectly. So it's one of the wings. Then here's the other wing. Holy massive intrusion, Batman. See, just like that. I can actually attach his wings and it won't really get in the way of painting. Yeah. But one at a time, one at a time. I think I can't attach his bottom half to the base just because of how much less space there is between this part and his like crotch area. So it's kind of like that. Oh god, this little guy's just I'm gonna lose all these little skeleton dudes like really quickly. So again, just to try to be clear and clarify, depends on your group whether they accept it or not. My group, they accept it, they don't care, they want people to play. They understand that GW is pricing a lot of people out, but they still want people to play. For me, like, there's this person who always buys so many different armies. He just buys an army, pays someone to paint it, and then just sells it back to the shop for half the cost that he paid for it. And then buys a new army. For him, I will not accept many substitutions because I've told him, and everyone's told him, don't sell your models because you will end up going back to it. And he's bought many of the factions he's already owned multiple times. He literally bought certain factions twice. And the only reason why I'm being hard on him is I want to teach him a lesson to stop being stupid with his money. He just needs to keep the factions that he has and just buy new armies. It's fine. He literally owns every single army twice over. So for him, no, I will not accept substitutes, except for like maybe 1 or 2 models. But if he has to substitute in like 3 or more, no, just because he stupidly spends his money. I begged him to not do that, but you know he doesn't listen. What can you do? Everyone has, honestly, really. He spends way so much money. If he just kept his armies, he would literally have every army twice over and be able to play any faction and anything, just everything, really, honestly. I hope that's a good enough answer for you, Latrell or Latrell. Try this. Be the same amount of money for every armor. Yeah, it is. He really does. I mean, mind you, it's because he has kind of like I won't say rich parents, but his parents essentially provide him a lot of stuff. Not everything, but essentially the money that he earns from his job, he can spend however he likes, as long as he puts a maximum amount in like a 401k. There's kind of restrictions for his parents. But other than that, all the money he's earned is essentially what he can blow away. Food is provided, his housing's provided, everything's provided for him, his car and all that. It's just that in order for him to receive that, he has to work and he has to put into his 401k. So with that, you know, he literally has a lot of money. It's just that his job doesn't pay a lot. So, yeah, he has literally bought almost every army twice over just because he gets bored with it or something, and then he trades it in to get store credit and uses that money plus the money you earn to buy a whole new army. And it is really genuinely crazy. And he would have a really good painter paint it, like, you know, a tabletop ready paint, of course. And this guy, I think, went to competition a few times with his paint, and once should have won first place and won, honestly. But anyways, I am out of super glue. Okay, now the base is done. I'm gonna keep base separate. I'm gonna keep. I think I'll keep the body separate. I'm not sure. Maybe if I can attach the body. Let's see. I think the wings are going to have to be separate. I think the body will have to be separate because I think it's going to be hard to get in between here, especially once it's glued. So body will have to stay separate, sadly. I will need to prep this area to make sure I put tape over it so that spray paint doesn't get in here, so that glue can contact the resin. Same with over here too. But I did glue the tail and the base together, and his wings, which I think will also be separate. So this guy's now just needs to get spray painted, and then I can start on him. I'll start on him slowly though. Gotta remove all these supports. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. What kind of 3D printer do you have? I'm gonna call you Latrell, unless you tell me how to say it specifically. Oh crap, I'm gonna put crap on my headphones here. What kind of 3D printer do you have? All orcs. Just hear everyone go wah as soon as one person go wah. I think it's pretty. I can leave that. Okay. I need to put this somewhere else so it doesn't get in the way. Give me that plate. Ugh. And this guy's ready to get base coated. Whew. Upper, lower body, and then the two wings that he has. This is such a massive. This is the biggest model I've ever attempted to paint, which I have yet to attempt to paint it, because it's not base coated yet. I do need to fix him up still. Oh god, we're gonna put him. There we go. Perfect. Hopefully I don't forget about him. Well, I mean, you know, I want to say it's necessarily an American dream per se. Obviously, it's a dream that everyone can have. It's just, I guess, it's just that, I guess it's, I won't say started by Americans, but just been said that way. Whew. Alright, next model that I need to fix and get ready. So I might actually be running two of these guys. Probably need to redo him, get him in a better base than that. I need to find where their freaking rest of the stuff is at. Excuse me. Alright. put all their stuff. My second Blade Guard veteran squad. Clearly not in here. I don't think it's in here either. I'm trying to run Tigurius with a Blade Guard veteran squad. I think it could be worth it for Tigurius to lead that squad. -1 to hit, counter offensive, counter charge, and also free. What do you call it? Free. Sorry, I'm trying to look at this at the same time. Was it counter offensive essentially? So I get the attack back relatively soon. That was a pain. You missed some surprises at the very beginning, or relatively before you started watching, unless you've seen it. Quite 2 surprises actually was shown on stream. Need to fix the heads. 1, 2, 6 heads. Hope they have 6 heads here. But Latrell is fine the way you said it, but I really want to get the Tyranids army. They are expensive, but I don't plan on going tournament, but I do enjoy painting them. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I will say this though, Latrell. I would say have one official army at the very least, you know. So I have one official army, technically speaking. Which is my Tau. They're all 100% official models. My Ultramarines, on the other hand, these are not official models, but I'm going to use these for my intercessors. Because they're just stupid expensive. I will get 2 official armies, I'll say. Yeah, that's one of them. So you did see that one. But there was another one kind of to match him up a little bit. That was support. Support. Okay. Two, 3, 4. I'm gonna put these shields on their back. See if it'll. It's XIII. If you know what that means. Hey, what's up, Chibi? Oh. Saying that you want the Discord link, Chibi there? I did just post something, and I want to make a comment on Kit Bash and stuff. My gosh, dude, the thing that he posted was genuinely amazing. I'm sorry, but that's so cool. Good. Alright, thanks, man. Take it easy. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that's only good for like an hour, so. And I'll say again, like, good lord. I think you made a comment on that paint. Also, I'm almost about to see yours paint. Hold on. Let me take a look at. He's really good at diagrams. It's kind of funny. They're all drinking and stuff. The Necrons. That's a really cool pose that he posed on that one guy that's flying. Let's see yours paint. Interesting paint scheme. The teal looks really weird, I will say that, man. It looks really out of place. But at the same time, if you get enough of them, it'll look really nice. It'll look all matching intentional. It just looks really weird to me. I guess because people don't really use teal very much. Although I think maybe you should probably take a clearer picture of the guys up front because they are kind of blurry. And maybe that might be the reason why. Because I do like that stripe that went down their skulls. That actually looks really cool. I actually really like that teal on their forehead or their head. Yeah, definitely take up another picture of those guys in the front, man. Post them up too. I got my airbrush up and running. I painted them in one day. Wow. I still need to do that with my airbrush, honestly. I have not, dreading the airbrush, honestly. I bought it for a reason. I should be using it. Okay, I think I got everything out I needed. This is a stupid backpack that needs to go behind Tigurius. But that will come after I paint him up fully. I need to find the rest of their gear because I'm going to attach most of them. I'm going to detach this guy's head. And I need to find their swords. Man, where did I put all this stuff? I've been trying to do some reorganizations and it's kind of gotten a lot of things lost. Let me see. Here. Nope, not that one. I swear I'm organized, guys. Not as much as I'd like to be, though. Alright. Now that is gone. I have no idea where else I would put that. Oh, shit. No idea where I put the rest of their gear at now. Looks like I have a mission to do, and that's to find their gear. See if this is the right base. Yes, it is. Alright. Actually, let me take a look at somewhere else real quick. I mean, no, it's not that bad. Your phone it took a pretty good shot. It's just that you have to kind of have like, what do you say? I guess kind of like a line of focus, I guess. The lightning speed of 40k minis. I can be organized. But shout out to all the gray unfaded models. They all deserve a lot. For sure, man. I mean, I could at least base coat them. You know. The grays. Hold on. I gotta freaking find I need oh, that's not it. That is not it. Where did I put it? Uh-oh, I am in trouble. I have no idea where I put their stuff at. Oh boy. So many models to paint. I still gotta finish my I'm gonna put Power Fist on that. my Stern Guard veteran squad. Then my other Stern Guard veteran squad with the bolt pistol, and then I put a power fist on that guy. I really wanted to turn these guys. Oops. Oops. I really wanted to turn these guys into the my Calgar's squad, Victrix Guard, because they look so cool. These are like the I don't know, Honor Guard back in the day, I guess. But yeah. Hmm. That is disappointing. I have no idea where to put their stuff at, and that's not good. And that's no bueno. Oh, there go some pictures. Let's see what you got. Okay, now that you incorporated more teal on them, it's looking a lot better. I'll say though, it still sticks out. What made you want to go teal with them? And what's with the, ooh, I like your Nightbringer. It looks really nice. What's with the little pink on the bottom? I need me a display case. Ooh, and one. Hey, what's the one Eldari guy doing in the display case with all the Necrons? That's weird. Oh, okay, I see the pink now. It's actually is grass. Okay, I see. I thought it looks like from afar away. It looks like it's just painted on there. Oops. Happy Lock Dynasty. Ah, okay. Not too shabby. Play on tabletop, Michael's Necrons. Ah, okay. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can't put this on the backpack. Or maybe as their backpack. Like so. It's gonna still have the shield. Their backpack. Not sure. I don't know whether to have the backpack on and then attach another backpack on top of the backpack. Backpack bros. That's going to stick out really kind of far. And what I want to do is I want to snip that off then if I do that and attach it to this. Or find a way to make more of these that look really nice. Because I wanted to kind of match my Calgar's unit. Calgar's Victrix Guard has the spears. So when Calgar and his Victrix units are going to be leading a Blade Guard veteran squad, I will make them lead this squad so that they have spears too. So the Blade Guard veteran and Calgar's Victrix Guard will have spears. I think it'll look really cool. As opposed to, because this is a shield, but it's really small, but it looks like there's a backpack to it. So I can't really use it as a shield. So I figured I'd put it like as a spare shield in the back, or make it look like a backpack or something. Because here's what a 3D printed. I got the Recruit Edition with Titus long ago for a good face painter. Oh, I have my Titus. He doesn't have a face. No one has faces in my army, Latrell. No one has faces in my army. Faces are banned for the most part. Well, and you know how? Here is the librarian from the Leviathan box set. He normally has a face, but for some odd reason, it just will not focus. So let me try to fix that real quick. How do I do that? Here. Webcam. That. Focus. Turn that off. Okay. So he has a Terminator helmet. I 3D printed that Terminator helmet. I hate that it's upside down. And yes, it actually looks really nice. And what else? Let's see. Who's another guy that normally has a face? Now I'll say this. I'll give this guy a little bit of a break. Just because he's a completely pewter piece and I cannot snip off pewter. I can, actually, I have, but it's not nice. So, pure pewter pieces are not going to have their head snipped off. Like Tigerius here. He is a pure pewter piece. I think he's one whole piece. Maybe his arm might not be, I'm not sure. Or he is one whole piece, I'm not sure. So, I'm not going to snap him off. Oh, here's another old librarian that actually looks really nice. Pure pewter again. I can't snip off his head, obviously, because then I'm going to struggle to put anything in there. Let's see, I painted the bases with sand texture paint and then metallics and envelopers. Paint contrast. My altar with the Necrons, a 2-year celebration model, and a profile pic. Ah! Why? It's kind of weird, like he's like trapped with the Necrons or something. He's like, I can't get out. I'm stuck. Help. Yeah, so anyways, as much as possible, I replace heads with face with helmets. I prefer helmets all the way through and through. You know, it's just so much better, look-wise anyway. And I end up fighting my missing guy. He is mostly done. Not done the way I want him to, but I think he's done enough. I'll finish him off later. Excuse me. So anyways, I do have the pieces. I need to find the other pieces before I can move on. I need to get my Blade Guard veteran going, because I think I'm going to try running 2 of them. I'm trying to look, see where else. Latrell. To me, realistically, Space Marines would not be removing their helmets. Although, it's kind of really weird that they always do, though. It's like, it doesn't make much sense. Why would they remove a protective piece of gear when their face is one of the most vulnerable and valuable thing they should be protecting? I might have to snip off this backpack. Do it this way. That way they all have this backpack that says 13 on it. There we go. Yeah. That's what I probably will have to do. Again, I have to find, where did I do with those pieces, man? Jesus. Huh. Alright, Jace, man, I'll see you tomorrow. And I actually have to go pretty soon too anyway, actually. I've got some piece glued. I definitely want to spray paint them, hopefully when I get up early in the morning. Because they needed a puke acid. What? I want to, hopefully I can spray paint my stuff tomorrow right before I have to go to work, so I can kind of start having a little bit of fun, especially my Dreadnought. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually run those or not, but I do want to. Oh, I need to check what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. And I need to find these pieces because I need to complete them. I always change up my army list, end up having to paint more and more models because I keep test trying different things. I still need to finish another whirlwind because I could potentially run 2 whirlwinds. or 2 Vindicators. You know, I just want the options to be there. I want my army to be fully painted and fully optional. Although I'll say, see how well this looks. I can't get over this shit model. Ooh. Wow. That looks so cool. I love this model, the way it looks. Oops, this way. Because of the teeth, the mouth. I keep showing it, but yeah. But then again, what I said about Ultramarines. I'll say, Latrell, building knights. Oh, Latrell. Dang it, I don't feel like bringing that guy out. But building knights, Latrell, is one of the easiest thing because they don't require a lot of models. So you don't have to 3D print a lot. Oops, this way. I was using his this things to test spray paints and how the paint interacts with the base coat. I have like a metallic base coat, as you can kind of see on the base, to see how it would look if I painted it. And it actually works because this guy here has the same kind of base coat and it looks really nice. You can see it in his legs. Let's see if I don't block the light too much. You can see kind of the blue allows the metallic, you can see the metallic on the base there, to kind of shine through. And also the black will also allows a little bit of that metallic to kind of shine through. You can kind of see it because the black is not fully doing a full coverage per se. So, but yeah. Actually, I wonder if it's the white balance that's causing it to kind of have a exposure. Zoom. Ooh, we're changing so many different colors. Anyways. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna have to call it a little bit early today. I need to find the parts for this so I can complete them. I need them to get priority as well as my Whirlwind and Tigurius, because he's running pretty good. I don't know what else. I will be trying to base coat my Redemptor Dreadnought hopefully early when I get up, as well as Alrog or Angron model, massive model looking. I just don't know how I'm going to do it considering that it's such a massive model and he's in pieces. So anyways, I'm going to call it right here. I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to stream Monday to Friday. Again, I try. It's not always guaranteed, but I do try. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up the sound below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.